Hello, Vyse91 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Last time we took down Ducat's island right here, and we found the legendary air pirate Ducat's treasure, which just turned out to be one piece of gold and a note. Like, thanks. But it did reunite the whole gang back together, so that's always a good thing. And actually, I just remembered, Aka and Fina, I think, picked up... What am I doing? I think they picked up a sword for Vyse. It was the Sword of Ducat. Yes, alright. It also has the power to lull enemies to sleep, so that's kind of a cool little side effect of that weapon. And I also have a few moonberries, and now I'm going to spend them without really thinking about it now, at this point of the game, now that I pretty much took care of Vyse's super moves. And I think I'm going to learn the next one of Fina's moves. Fina uses the power of the Silver Moon to damage and possibly stun a single enemy for 3 SP. We'll get this. It's Lunar Glyph. Actually, that possibility of stoning a single enemy, of petrification, you can actually do that against a lot of bosses, too. It's not like a permanent petrification. It'll only last like maybe 3 or 4 turns, but it is effective against almost anything. So if you want to grab that early on, it can, it can help out in some of the tougher battles earlier on. And I'm going to go ahead and learn this too, because this is incredibly useful. Silver Moonlight cleanses all allies of any adverse effects except unconscious. So for only 6 spirit points, we'll learn this Lunar Cleansing. So if we have a bunch of party members that are debuffed or put to sleep or fatigued or something like that, we can just use that and boom, they all go away. So that's actually really useful. So today we are going to head back to Nasrad. We got the whole gang back together. And there's the Sword of Ducat. Man, that thing looks awesome. Look at those like gold teeth it has on the sword. Okay, I just wanted to jump in and show that to you so you could see the sword that I equipped for Vyse there. It's pretty awesome looking. So okay, here we go. So we got the whole group back together. We're going to head back to Nasrad and see if we can kind of regroup. So we want to regroup and see what we can do about getting back on track and getting back to the search for the moon crystals. Actually, I'm going to see if I can head back through here. It might not let me do this. But what I want to do is go back and visit Doc, because I have some moonfish that I need to give him. We're the Nasrad Guard. It is our duty to defend the South Daniel Strait. The Southern Daniel Strait is a restricted area. No unauthorized vessels may pass through here without express permission. Okay, so yeah, it won't let me do that, so that's kind of a bummer. But that's okay. It's not too big of a deal. So okay, we're just going to come back to Nasrad here. And let's see. I think we're just going to head back into the city. You can see we kind of arrived here at sunset, which kind of looks pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Look at the red sky. Probably enhanced by the red moon, too, so that's really awesome looking. I was hoping to find a bunch of gold so I could buy a big ship. If we all work together, perhaps you will still be able to buy one, Aka. Huh? Oh man, look at this. This isn't good news. It's the Armada! How'd they get here? Oh no. They're totally defenseless. Oh man, and they just torched the palace. The Royal Palace! Looks like they're trying to make an example out of Nasrad. Vyse, if we just stand around here, we're all dead. Head for the docks! Yeah, this is bad news. We gotta get out of here before we get in harm's way. Oh man, look at the damage already done by the Armada. Goodness. Our ship! It's on fire! Fina, so you are here. I've been looking for you. Ramirez. Fina, you know him? Sure looks like it. Did you lead this attack? Yes. From this day on, Nasrad belongs to the Valuan Empire. And I will be taking you back to Valua. Surrender, or you all die. Vyse, please do as he says. Fina. Please, you won't be able to defeat him. Not yet. Do as he says. Man, so I have no idea how Fina knows this guy, but she really seems convinced that we don't have a chance against this guy at this point. So we will respect that and surrender. Alright, we surrender. A wise choice. Capture the air pirates. Take them back to the Grand Fortress. And where did these guys come from? There was fire and rubble behind him. Like, where did they just appear? Man, this guy looks like he means business. Ramirez, why are you doing this? Man, so what is the relationship between Fina and Ramirez? Oh, and he took the red moon crystal and the green moon crystal. So all of our work so far has just been negated. And here's Galshan reporting in. Well done, Galshan! Nasrad was our only enemy with a navy. Now we rule the skies unopposed. Soon, the whole world will bow before the might of Valua, and they will see me as their ruler. Yes, Your Highness. It is my understanding that the Sylvite girl and those air pirates had the moon crystals in their possession when they were captured. Bring the girl and the crystals to me. As for those air pirates, I want them executed in Lower City. I want the people to witness their deaths. I will personally see to it that everything goes as you... Wait! Mother! I just heard that our fleet destroyed Nasrad while it was defenseless. How could you? Why did you have to murder so many innocent people? I know that we are acquiring more lands, but if we use these brutal tactics, the people will rise up and rebel against us. Please, we've made our point. Pull our troops out of Nasrad. Silence, Enrique! It is Valua's destiny to span across the world and bask in the glory of the Six Moons. How do you expect us to conquer the world without a little bloodshed? But Mother! How can you expect to inherit the throne of the Empire I worked so hard to build? You're too much of a coward. Remove yourself from my sight. Very well. Man. Oh, a whole squabble between the Prince and the Empress. I hate Valua. It's always so dark and gloomy here. Yeah, especially when you're locked up in a jail cell. Valuans have no sense of hospitality. Hey guards, can we get some food in here? How about a drink or something? Oh man, so they are locked up in prison. I can't believe we're back in Valua. I wonder where Vyse and Fina are being held. Is this where the air pirate girl is being held? Yes, Admiral Vigora, but sir, why does that concern you? Hey, don't worry about it. Now run along and go make yourself useful somewhere else. Well, what do we have here? Nice legs and curves in all the right places. Well, I suppose I've seen better, but she's not too bad. Who are you? Are you always this crude? I am Vigora, the toughest man in the Armada. I'm surprised you haven't heard of me. The women I've been with love to brag. I've never heard of you before in my life. Where are Vyse and Fina being held? Huh? Whoa. Get away from me, you creep! You're all sweaty and you've got a serious body hair problem. And what's that smell? Aw, come on, Red. You know I'm the man of your dreams. We were meant to be together. I'm sure you'll grow to like me. Just give me a chance. Yuck! You're disgusting! So... Eika is being... basically... I don't even know. But that didn't look like too much fun. This is shaping up to be a great day. Let's see. So far we got captured, separated from Eika and Fina, and we lost all the crystals. What's next? Maybe they'll torture us. Perfect end to a perfect day. Vyse, you're only making things worse. Take it easy. Huh? What's this thing? Oh, Willie. How are you doing? Willie? Willie the parrot? Very bad! Very bad! Is that so? Well, you had to fly all the way over here. I'm not surprised. Gilder, there's a note tied to Willie's leg with a piece of wire. We will begin bombarding the fortress at midnight, and will await your arrival just outside, the Claudia. This isn't the first time my men have had to break me out of a prison. They know the routine. Well, the Claudia may not be able to destroy the Grand Fortress by herself, but she'll cause quite a bit of commotion. That's when we can make our escape. Exactly. But there's still one problem. We need to get out of this cell. Leave that to me. There was a wire around Willie's leg for a reason. I'll have this door open in no time. Of course. Is there anything you can't do? What's this? What's wrong? There's some writing on the back of this letter. Oh, well, what does it say? To my darling Gilder, I will fight for your freedom as well. For you, my love. Your soulmate, Clara. And there are lipstick marks at the bottom. Clara? She's here too? Well, according to this letter, yeah. Hey Vyse, we don't really need to break out of here, do we? What are you talking about? We'll be hanged. Being hanged and being stuck with Clara, tough choice. Oh well. Wow, I'm impressed. Willie, tell the men to wait for me with a barrel of Loca. I think I'm gonna need it. Aye aye! And there goes Willie. Well then, I'll grab our weapons. Let's go. Let's not forget about Eika and Fina. I'm not leaving without them. Man, so that was an easy little escape. Goodness. The only thing I can see from here is the dark skies of Valua. It's disturbing to think of how many people probably died in this prison, or even in this bed. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Okay, so that was a nice easy break out of our jail cell, so let's get out of here. And apparently we got all of our weapons and equipment. I guess they were just maybe sitting in a box or something outside. Let me make sure. Yeah, we got everything, so, okay. Ah! Hey, that sounded like Eika. Yeah, that didn't sound too good either. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Let's just keep going. Oh, we got a couple guards here. I mean, you had to figure there were going to be guards somewhere. I mean, we weren't just going to walk straight out the front door. So, okay, here we go against two officers. So, let's go to blue here. And I'm just going to regular attack one of them. Let's see what kind of damage we do. Ah, he's guarding. That kind of stinks. Tony, that sword of Ducat is awesome looking. Up, and he's put to sleep by the sword, which is really strange. I don't know how you could be lulled to sleep by getting stabbed in the arm, but, you know, whatever. I guess, you know, we don't understand this place too much. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Gunslinger, because why not, you know? And it's awesome, so we're going to watch it.
Come on. Dance for me.
That is such a baller move.
That was easy.
Alright. So yeah, it was easy. Only 2 guards were guarding that cell? Like seriously? Don't they know that we've taken down 2 of their admirals already? You'd think they guard us a little heavier. Okay, so there's a save point here. I'm going to go ahead and save. Let's see. This first one. Grand Fortress Jail. Okay, so we're in the fortress. There's 2 elevators here. I don't think it matters which one we go down. We're wanting to go up to Prisoner Block 200 to see if we could rescue Aka from that crazy, misogynistic Vigoro. So, let's head up here and see what we can find out. Are there any more guards up here? No, but I think there are some random battles. Maybe you can get in a battle up here, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yep, okay, you can. Okay, well, I'll leave this in. These are just shock troops, so they should be pretty easy to take care of here. I think I attacked different ones, I don't know. But yeah, okay, 1 hit and they're down. And a bullet to the face. That'll do the trick. I was fighting something earlier.
I wish they were all that
when
easy.
I was heading to Ducat's Island, where, you know, he can. It's obviously a long-range weapon. I mean, it's a gun, but he ran straight up to an enemy and pointed his gun like a foot away from it and shot and missed. I don't know how that happens, but he missed. Okay, so let's break things up in here. Hopefully things haven't gotten too crazy. Hey, Aka, do you want us to come back later? Vyse, get this creep off of me! Oh my god, look at this. What are you doing? Hey, beat it, kid. Sorry to spoil your fun, but you heard the lady. Who said we were having fun? I am Vigoro. No woman in Valua can resist me. I believe that the worth of a man can be measured by his popularity with the women. I kinda like that. I should remember that for later. Where's Fina? Give us back the crystals and bring Fina here. Fina? Oh, the Sylvite. Ramirez escorted her to the Imperial Palace. Is that so? Well, after we beat the snot out of you, we'll be rescuing her. I love it when women talk tough. Let me give your friends a lesson in brute force. And okay, so we get to take on a 3rd Valuan Admiral. We've already taken down Beleza, Deloco twice, and now we're taking on Vigoro. Goodness, okay, so let's go. Vigoro is red, so I'm going to shift over to purple here. Gonna focus with Vyse. I'm going to throw a Glyph of Might on Vyse. And focus with Gilder.
Let's try this.
Alright, look at him stomping around like that. Like, what is he doing? And he gets his own kind of theme music, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, this music is pretty good. So he's got this special move. I didn't use it here. He's just using a regular attack. Like, almost like a Falcon Punch almost, or something. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Alright, so I'm trying to stock up for a Pirate's Wrath here. I'm not quite there yet. So I'm just going to heal up. Well, let me do this. Let me focus again with Vyse. I'm actually going to guard with Aka, and I'm going to heal up Aka with Gilder here. That ought to do it. Vigoro has a special move that he uses against Aka every time he uses it. Let's see if he does it here. It's not very threatening. Oh, he's just going to do a... Wow, spinning back fist? Really? That did kind of hurt. Okay, so whatever. I'm just going to use a Pirate's Wrath on you. And I'm actually just going to guard with the other two. I almost hope this doesn't one-hit kill him, because I wanted you guys to see his special move, but I don't know if we're going to see it. I honestly don't know how much damage this is going to do to him. Oh man, 5,000, but he has a sliver of health left. Okay. And he's still not going to do it, really? Okay, whatever. Alright, so let's see. I'm just going to do... You know what? I'm just going to guard with everybody. I'm going to do another Pirate's Wrath next turn. Do your move, man. Okay, here it is. Vigoro's Charm. He blows a kiss towards Aka, and it doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it almost always inflicts Confuse on her, which it does. So that's really the only bad thing about that attack. I think that's... Oops. I think that's the only move he has. Honestly. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's gonna... Oh, no. Is she gonna take him out? I think when you're confused, you just end up attacking the nearest target, whether it's an ally or an enemy. So Vigoro was closest to her. I guess that's why she attacked him. Okay, this will do it. I probably should have skipped the animation, but this will be the little death blow here, so I'll leave it in. Man, that's just so epic. Okay, so really not much of a threat from Vigoro here. And he gets a slow motion. And he is down. He's not dead, but he's down. And that's that. 2,000 experience. Not bad. Selenis. And we get a cannon room key, which we will need in just a little bit. Looks like you were all talk. Well, you got lucky. And I didn't have my cannon. Or my armor. On Pirate Isle where I was raised, we have a saying. A true man never makes excuses for his shortcomings. And going by that saying, you've got quite a ways to go. You've got an attitude. I like that. You'll be seeing me again. You can count on it. And he passes out from exhaustion, I guess. Ugh, that hurt, Red. Okay, so we're just gonna leave him here in the cell because, you know, what else are we gonna do in there? All right, so let's get out. Let me check. I'm gonna check equipment real quick because I'm not entirely sure that. Okay, yeah, Aka doesn't have anything equipped, which is kind of. I mean, is that suggesting something? Is that suggesting that like Vigoro took off what she was wearing? I don't know. I mean, she was fully clothed when we came in there, but, you know, that's, I don't know, that's a little suggestive. But, you know, whatever. Okay, I can't remember, I think she had the warrior, no. She had the, what did she have? I can't remember. She either had the counter bracer or the warrior's rune. I think she had the counter bracer on because that's a plus 20 to attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she had. And let me make sure. Okay, yeah, the guys are equipped. So see, I don't know why the difference from Aka. I'm gonna heal up a little bit too. All right, let's keep going. All right, so now we got to get Fina. Okay, so now if we try to use this elevator, this switch isn't doing anything. This elevator is probably stuck on another floor, or somebody else might be already be inside it. Let's not stick around to find out which, okay? Yeah, we don't want to see if anybody's coming up here. So we're going to go down to the cannon room. And Vigoro just dropped a cannon room key, huh? That is convenient. So we're going to go up to the cannon room. And in the other elevator was Enrique. So, this is where the air pirates are being held. Yes, Prince Enrique. I wish to speak with them. Take me to them. Sir, perhaps it would be best for you to wait out here. The cell is not fitting for one of your stature. I'll get the other guards. We will bind the prisoner and bring him to you. Well, I'll finally get to meet the legendary air pirate Vyse. If the rumors that I've heard are true, he'll look like a demon and spit fire. Really? Who has been saying that? But my instincts are telling me that he's fighting for all the right reasons. Prince Enrique, it's an emergency! I found Admiral Vigoro unconscious in one of the cells. The rest of the cells are empty. It appears that Vyse and the others have escaped. What? I see. They're trying to escape from the Grand Fortress again. Listen carefully. Do not tell anyone about this. Keep the doors to this area closed. Don't let anyone in or out. If you are questioned about it later, tell them that it was a direct order from me. Understand? Yes, Your Majesty, but... Very well then. Good job. Stay here. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to. Huh, interesting. So Enrique doesn't want anybody else to find out that we have escaped. And he wants to meet us, which is another interesting bit of information. So, okay. Alright, Gilder gained a level there. We're all at level 26. And we used the cannon room key to open this door. I think we could have come up here before we got Aka, but we would not have been able to get through this door since Vigoro had the key. So, okay, this is the cannon room, which, remember, we're in the Grand Fortress. And if you remember at the very beginning when we came into Valua, we saw the Grand Fortress rotate around and there were cannons all on the other side. Well, this is one of those cannons. What the? This cannon's new, and it's huge! This thing is big enough to wipe out an island! We can run through the barrel to the other side. Does that seem like a really good idea? Hey, what happened to Gilder? Sorry about that. Let's get moving. Hey, where did you go? I just had to take care of something. Don't worry about it. We should get out of this dump. My men are about to attack. That seems a little suspicious. But I mean, look at the size of this cannon shell. My goodness. Okay. So, not sure what Gilder was up to, but I guess we'll keep going. So if we come out here, there's actually a platform that we can jump down to. Look at the size of this cannon. My goodness. Okay, and there's two ways we can go. I think we need to... Actually, I don't think there's anything over here. I'm just going to double check here. I think there are new enemies. Okay, so a couple things I want to point out about the battles you can get into around here. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Okay, so the officers that you can fight, I believe... Alright, the officers that you fight out here, I believe, are the same enemies that we encountered on the train. Okay, here we have some new enemies. Okay, now I can finish a sentence. My goodness. So, let's see. We have 3 destroyers here. Let me think for a minute. Let's see. I'm just going to guard up a little bit and heal up. So the officers that you can fight out here, I believe, are the same enemies that we encountered on the train at the beginning of the game when we rescued Fina from the Grand Fortress that first time. And actually, let me think here. I'm kind of thinking about doing something here because there's something interesting about these destroyers that I kind of want to show off here. And also the shock troops that are out here have a move called Poison Gas, which is just like a poisonous grenade that can do a few hundred damage and inflict poison. So just be careful of that as well. So... I can't remember. Okay, here it is right here. I think this is the move I wanted to see. These destroyers, if you leave them alone long enough, and if I think there has to be 4 of them. One of them will do this move called Emergency, and they will summon a Cantor, which is basically Antonio 3. I mean, look at this thing. So this is actually a really interesting thing if you run up against those. Now I already forgot what their name is, but if you don't kill them quick enough, they will summon a Cantor, which is kind of interesting. So we're just going to treat this as like another Antonio battle, because that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's kind of like a mini-boss here. And he has the same moves Antonio did. He can do a Thunder of Fury and just regular attacks and stuff, but this is basically just Antonio 3, like his brother. Except now he's like dark blue. So okay, I'm going to do Pirate's Wrath and just see if I can take him down real quick. Oh wow, yeah, 5,000. Okay, that's it. And he goes down. He even has the death animation too. So he can do Thunder of Fury too. You know, it's not. I mean, Antonio never gave us trouble, so I'm not too worried about anything happening like that. So that's just something kind of interesting in case you encounter those enemies there. Just something kind of fun and interesting. All right, so let's see if I can make it without a random battle every 5 seconds. Okay, this is actually a platform that I think we're going to have to use here in a minute because I don't think we can get in this door. Nope, it won't open. The cannon room key won't work either. I guess we need a different key. Okay, so we can't get in that door, so... Alright, so we're going to take this lift up and see what we can find up here. Oh man. So I think that's Gilder's ships opening fire on the wall. And we're on the wall ourselves. So we're a little too close to the action here. Ah! My men are right on time. But we're running a little late. Oh man, look at this. So these big cannons we can see in action here. Goodness. Whoa, look at that firepower. Hey, what about Clara? I'm sure she can hold her own, I think. Oh man, and they're going to load that huge cannon we just walked through. Oh, but it malfunctions and explodes. That cannon we ran through, it just exploded. The explosion took out that whole area. They won't be putting that fire out anytime soon. I left them a little present. Are you two ready? Here's where the real fun begins. So that's what he was doing. Okay, he wasn't doing anything like shady against us. He was just leaving the Valuans a little present for when they fired that cannon. So, alright, so that's good. And we got a save point up here, which I'm going to use. And I think that'll be the end of this episode. So let's save real quick. And I'll call it an episode here. We should be pretty decent length right here. So next time we're going to go through that door and see what kind of... I mean, there's got to be something beyond that door if they're giving us a save point right here, right? So next time we're going to go through that door and see what lies beyond and see if we can make our escape from the Grand Fortress again. So thanks for joining me this time, and we will see you next time on Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Take care.